Have you ever wanted to take your family on a vacation? I'm sure you have. So listen up. This is going to be a great option for you. My name is Linda G. Robert. I am a travel coach and a travel agent with Travel Only. So today I'm going to be sharing a wonderful National Geographic holiday with you. Costa Rica family journey from rainforest to coast. The supplier is G Adventures. They're one of my favorite suppliers. Now, this is a 9-day trip from San Jose in Costa Rica and returning to San Jose in Costa Rica. Now, San Jose is one of the main cities in Costa Rica. You can get a flight directly to San Jose. So let's take a look at the itinerary. First, we'll look at the itinerary. Then we'll go back. So we know that you're leaving San Jose, and then you're going to be going around some very interesting areas in Costa Rica. I'm just going to go through it briefly to give you a taste of what this trip would be like. So on day one, you do arrive and you meet your fellow travelers. Why? Because this is a group trip. Now, it's also a family holiday, which means there are going to be children there. Children are invited. Anyone who's under 18 needs to be accompanied by a family member. So this is when you're meeting the rest of the travelers, which is great. And you'll have a meeting and the host will explain everything that's going to be happening that week. This is a really fun time. You don't want to miss that. And then you are on your way to Monteverde, the misty cloud forest of Monteverde, where you're going to be visiting a farm and a coffee cooperative from an earth to table lunch. So you can see here, well, there's already culture involved. It is a National Geographic tour after all. So you're going to see a lot of these types of experiences. Now, I want to continue here. It does give you some exclusive inclusions. Your G for Good Moment, Cafe Monteverde experience. You have a family journeys moment, like the Life Monteverde community lunch, tour, and cooking class. Meals are included here, breakfast and lunch. Then you're going to visit the Monteverde Institute, which is a research and educational organization organized and supported by National Geographic. The G Adventures have different types of tours, different types of traveling styles. This one is a National Geographic, but it's a family National Geographic, which is why you will have children on this particular trip. You're going to learn on day 3 the reforestation projects, and then you're always going to stay overnight somewhere. Oh, look at that. The rest of the day is free for poolside relaxation or optional excursions in the clouds, including zip lining. So where you see optional, that means that this is not part of the trip necessarily. You could choose this as an addition to what you're currently doing. We know that what's included is your family Monteverde Institute lecture and reforestation project. You'll notice here, lunch and dinner is not included here. And then on day 4, you're going to travel to Rijon de la Vieja National Park, which is where you're going to see a lot of smoking volcanoes and bubbling mud pots, thermal hot springs. This is going to be a perfect opportunity. You might want to channel your inner Tarzan as you swing across some zip lines. You visit hot springs and mud bath. Wow, you're going to be immersed in the Costa Rica lifestyle here. Then on day 5, you're going to be getting up early for a full day of adventure in the park. Horseback riding. Oh, doesn't that sound like fun? You're going to go on a natural guided wildlife hike. You're going to be swimming beneath some soaring canyons and tumbling waterfalls of the Rio Negro. And there's also the option here to stay back at the hacienda. So you don't have to go on this particular trip if you don't want to. I love the fact that there are options on the G Adventure trips, which means if you don't feel like going, it's okay. You can just relax by the pool. On day 6, you're going to make your way towards the Pacific Ocean to Playa Potrero on the Gold Coast. So right now we are here, right? We have done this. We are now going to Playa Potrero area. The afternoon is free to play in the sand and water. I think that's a great idea, especially if you have children with you or your grandchildren with you. It's time to just relax and have some fun in the sand and in the water. Or, of course, you can also opt to sail across the bay and around the Catalina Islands. On to day 7, where you're now going to Playa Potrero Area. This here is a day that's free to do as much or as little as you like. You're going to be in a different area right here. You're going to be traveling here. And most of the time when you're traveling, by the way, they are in shuttles that have air conditioning. Now, they usually put your suitcases in the back of the shuttle. And then, of course, you're traveling in the shuttle, in a comfortable shuttle. Everybody is going as a group. So here you have the opportunity of participating in yoga classes or taking a long walk along the beach. And on to day 8, where you're leaving the beach and you're returning to the capital, which is San Jose. You're going to stop for a jungle boat cruise. So lots of different things to see in Costa Rica. Of course, day 9 is when you're leaving to go back home. Or you can also extend your trip, of course, if you want, hang out a little longer in San Jose if you'd like. So here's what's included. The Cafe Monteverde experience, your family journeys moments are included here. You have other family journeys moment, the arrival transfer. When you're traveling with G Adventures, there is information to complete when you register for the vacation. I can help you with that, or you complete the information on your own as well. And that way they know exactly when you're planning on arriving and when you're planning on leaving. You're also going to be guided through a night walk, a canyon canopy tour. So all of these wonderful things are included. Rio Negro hot springs. Oh, that's and I was wonderful. Able to slather on the mud on me and then just rinse it all off. It felt so awesome. There's also a guided boat tour, and all transports, of course, between destinations to and from are part of the accommodations, are part of what's included. And of course, you've got your accommodations and your meals, 8 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and 3 dinners. So you want to plan for that. You want to allow here about $270 to $355 for the meals that are not included. We know that the vehicle is included, the boat, the horse rides, of course, all of this is included. And you have your 2 chief experience officers. Now, that's what we call them with G Adventures. Chief experience officers. They're the ones that are going to be meeting you right at the beginning and guiding you all along the way, and more than likely suggesting where you can eat for lunch, for dinners. They will include you in their messages. When I went to Mexico, I went to visit Yucatan with G Adventures. They added me to a WhatsApp group, and then they were able to communicate everything through this WhatsApp group. So I thought that was great. Now, we know that if you want your own room, it is a family holiday. However, maybe you want part of the family in some rooms, but maybe you want your own room. Here, if you want your own room, there's the price for. Now, the prices might differ as to when you're going. But it gives you an idea that if you want your own room, you do pay in addition. Otherwise, they will match you up with someone in your room. So if you're traveling solo and you prefer to have your own room, you can do that, right? You can do that. So we've got here, I'm not going to go through all of that. As you know, with G Adventures, in Costa Rica, there are a lot of different dates. Now, August 4th, as we're showing it today, but we also have some in November, and we've got some dates in December, February 2025. There's a lot of dates available for this vacation. This is called the Costa Rica Family Journey from Rainforest to Coast. Now, I just want to show you a little bit more. Is this tour for you? We know it's for families, right? Trips for adventure-loving families in search of, obviously, when you're traveling with your family, it's because you want to have a meaningful holiday. You want to discover the world together. And what a great opportunity to do that, but through this National Geographic Family Journey. We know that in terms of accommodations, quality accommodations, and more inclusions than other G-Adventure tours like meals, private transport, and activities. This is an upgraded, one of the main travel styles with G-Adventures is classic. Classic one, you're still, of course, obviously getting some good accommodations, but this one is slightly upgraded, and the meals are upgraded. The transportation and activities are also upgraded as well. There's a little bit of walking, a little bit of hiking, nothing too challenging. And of course, you wouldn't have more than 20 people on, which is a good thing to know. So it'll give you a chance to get to know other people that will be traveling with you. And of course, in this case, 7 and over. Now, in other cases, it is 6 and over. But in this particular case, because of the types of activities you'll be doing, 7-year-olds are more, are more in physical shape, and they're usually a little bit bigger than 6-year-olds. So here the age requirement is at least 7 years old, but anybody under 18 must be accompanied by an adult. So these are things you want to keep in mind. Other things that I love about this is that this adventure directly benefits local people and places that you visit. So in this case, Plantera will be planting 1 tree in your name for every travel day, which is great. So trees planted, nine trees here are going to be planted. One thing also with the G-Adventures, they have a ripple score. And this one is 99. Create ripples that change lives. The higher the ripple score percentage, the more money stays in the local communities that you visit. So this is a score of 99. So a lot of the money that you spend will stay in the community that you're visiting. Right, so I think that's all I wanted to share. Let's see now. We've got the price. They will help with booking flights. I can help you with that as well. Or a lot of people book their own flights as well. Up to you. Now you also want to check what the entry requirements are. So that's the Costa Rica Family Journey from Rainforest to Coast. It's 9 days from San Jose to San Jose. Now, of course, if you are interested in booking this tour or any other G-Adventure, National Geographic Family Journeys, or any National Geographic or any G-Adventure tours, you can email me at lrobert@travelonly.com, and we'll set up some time to discuss what your next journey is. I am looking forward to helping you. I am looking forward to helping you live your best life now. I'm looking forward to helping you make your travel dreams a reality. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.